I know you work with the kids,
Right.
like adopted kids and things of that nature. You feel me? Like, tell us a little bit about that and why that is so important to you.
So I work with this organization called PACT that serves adopted foster youth. And like, I was adopted. I was in the foster care system young, and actually, my brother Afterthought, he's in F&G as well. He's the one who actually connected me with them. He's done a lot of work with them as well, and that experience that's been wild for me. That was last year. I was a counselor with them, and I could say it was a really transformative experience for me, bro. Like, I had to re-examine my life, think about, how did my life start? How did that shape my identity now as an adult? You got to dive deep into your mind, your memory bank, and your heart, your soul, bruh. Like, to reconfigure, like, I had always interpreted my life happening this way.
Right.
But now when I really look back on it, and I'm starting to learn these new things about the process, and like hearing other people's stories that went through similar things as me, you're like, damn, it's jarring, bro.
Right.
It shakes your world and transforms it.
Make you want to do something.
But like, for me, it was internal.
Right.
It started internally. I'm like, man, bro, like, I got a whole bunch of unresolved trauma and issues that I never even thought about because I'm so used to going. We running, we staying productive, we staying busy, whatever it is,
Right.
or escaping,
right.
Whatever it is.
Right.
And that stuff, I had to face a lot of hard shit head on, right? That made me take accountability for a lot of things I was doing in my life that, I otherwise wasn't. I'm like, my life is my responsibility. No matter how it starts, you feel me? Right now, I'm in this bitch right now. And I have the agency and the ability, right, to create the life I want, despite where I came from.
Right.
I'm a person where it's like, I don't want my trauma to become my identity.
Right.
I can recognize that I've experienced that and I've gone through that. And while it broke me down, it also was something that made me stronger.
Right.
Right?
Made me Kaly J.
Come on,
Incognito.
The story wouldn't have been the same, bro.
Come on, bro.
I couldn't say what I say now on these tracks. I couldn't talk the shit that I talk if I didn't experience what I lived through. Right?
So, just one more question, right, before we get up out of here. I don't know if you ever thought about this before, but have you ever thought about opening up your own community program to help youth or help whomever you feel like needs help? You have anything like that in store?
I've definitely thought about that, and I think in the future, that is something that I'm definitely going to pursue.
Like, that's something you want to do?
That's something that I want to do, and something that I feel like has to be done right. I don't want it to be performative.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To look like I'm helping folks, and I'm not. Right.
Right.
I actually want there to be tangible results that come out, like, and for me, the only way personally that I feel like it could be fruitful for me, right? Because I feel like in giving, there's also like that selfish thing. We do it to fulfill a need in ourselves, right? But I'm like, as long as I'm helping people, like, I feel like, it's a good thing. But I definitely feel like for me, for it to really connect and be real, it's like, to mentor, young artists and see them through their whole, their whole shit, their whole career.
Right.
That's what really matters to me. So it may not be something that's on a large scale.
Right.
But it's like, if I could say, yo, I invested my time and energy and love into these young artists or these, young people that want to become artists, for example, my nieces, right? Bruh, crazy, superstar quality. All my youngins, right?
Now, what if you could just bake that?
And I'm like, yo, I want to invest in that in a positive way, in a healthy way. You know what I'm saying? And if that's something they really want to do, it doesn't just have to be my family, someone in my community, someone that, is within my network and community of people that I can invest in. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what my elders did with me.
Right.
That's what I know.
That's what you needed, and that's what you got, and that's what you know.
It's like the Kaly J you see today, was not created by myself alone, bruh. And that's what I always recognize, bruh. And sometimes, that comes off as like being too humble, right? but it's just a recognition,
Right.
right?
Awareness.
I talk my shit because I know what I bring to the table, you know? I know I
Right.
step in a room and you gonna feel that,
Right.
right? I also know how to go incognito and turn that shit off. But one thing you gonna know, right, is like, I know how I make people feel, right? And I'm trying to be aware of that power.
Right.
Great power comes great responsibility. As I grow older, I'm just learning how to use that power in a responsible way.
Maturing this shit.
That's it, bro. We growing.